Hello. Welcome to this channel, and let's send this to the group to alert them that we are live at the moment. Okay. I'll be talking about skills and okay. Yesterday. Always banging on about being able to find a hobby. Okay. Yesterday we talked about the issues and how you need to start applying for your um, jobs. You don't really, in a blue card, you don't really need a job before you can move to Germany. You only need that skills and certificates that, guys, that skill. That's why yesterday I was saying that for people that are cooks, tailoring, welders, plumbing, masons, roofing, tilers, all the construction workers, and women that are nannies and all that. If you have that skill and you have your country's recognized certificates that you have done, study this skill, pass the national exams, then you take that certificate with your. I have told you people how to do block accounts, or that thing you call block account, that POF. I have told you guys yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go and watch it. So I explained it, as a layman terms. Just let me put it that way. Okay, now what you need to do is you get that certificate. I will talk about that certificate because there's somebody in the Telegram group that said he went to the one he went to Yaba Tech. I will just read out what he said when I asked him the questions. Okay, now. Okay, he said that the registration fee for that certificate, trade certificate, is 80,000 naira. This is Yaba in Lagos. For people in Yaba, it's 80,000 naira. And 10K for other registration processes program, valid for 6 months. So what this means is this: the course, the studies that will get you to the exams will take 6 months. That's what he said in the group. And they said that the batch B will end on December, then batch A will start from January. So that's the way it works. It's 6 months training. So it starts in January and June. So for people that wanted to register for the June, you cannot register for the batch A, B. I don't know whether anybody have gone to GTC. This is from Yaba, the information from Lagos State. Yaba, what's his name? Olatunji Samuel. He's the one that. If you don't know WTP, the link is here. The link is here. Tag this link. Click on this link in the comment section. I think I pinned it. Did I pin it? Okay, let me pin it. Okay, I have pinned it here. The pinned comment. So you will get when you click on this thing, if you come to WTP, you can message this Olatunji somewhere directly and ask him for further information about it. I don't know Lagos too well. I'm not really in Lagos. I don't really know Lagos too well. So that's the guy that gave this information. So now, since we know that now is 6 months, for people that want to go with their skill, you have to now go to GTC if you're not in Lagos. If you cannot join the Yaba one, then you go to GCC and see whether their own exams are still, the registration is still going on. And again, Okopoli, Nekede, Alvanikoku for people in Owerri. You see, those are the places that you can go and get that certificate. So once you get that certificate, let's get in. Then you come to Germany, this thing. Then I told you guys that we will do the application, the visa application for this, together today. So what you need to do now is get in, after you have collected the certificates that show that you have that trade skill. Then let's check what Germany says about it. Just a minute, guys. Pass visa, sorry. The opportunity card. Okay. The opportunity card. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me share this so we get to see the opportunity card and see what it is. Okay. Now, this opportunity card is here. Opportunity card is a resident permit that allows workers from third world countries to enter Germany in order to seek employment. So what this means is that you don't need to get a job when you are back home. You need to come inside Germany to get a job. I will tell you where POF will affect you. That's the second phase of this video. So now you don't need, I hope you are seeing what you are reading it, you are seeing it. A point system is used to determine whether you are eligible for the opportunity card based on your qualification. Listen to this place carefully. Qualification, knowledge, and circumstance. Did you get it? So when you get that, your this and this. So circumstances, do it. Okay, a minimum score of 6 points is this. If you have a vocational qualification or degree obtained or recognized in Germany, you can apply for the opportunity card as a skilled worker without having to achieve a minimum number of points. Okay, this is for people that are already in Germany. Okay, now, I told you guys that you can switch tourist Schengen visa in Germany. I was arguing, I think it was last month. So here it's now. If you are already in Germany, you can still apply for this. You can still switch visa if you are already in Germany. So you can see it now. I'm not. Let me read it to you again. Okay. Okay. If you have a vocational qualification or a degree obtained or recognized in Germany, you can apply for the opportunity card as a skilled worker without having to achieve a minimum number of points. In both cases, you must also fulfill the requirements listed below. So it is that basic requirement, whether that's your vocational. So we have to check the requirements. I want to get to the requirements. Okay, the scoring system. Before we get here, let me choose country, Nigeria. Okay, now let's see. Okay, here. Okay, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? You can see. Okay, now, please pay attention here. If you are in Nigeria, you will make your application in Abuja. Read it here. FCT, Niger, Kwara, Kogi, Nasarawa, Benue, Taraba, Plateau, Adamawa, Gombe, Bauchi, Kaduna, Zamfara, Kebbi, Sokoto, Katsina, Kano, Jigawa, Yobe, Bonu. They are the one that will apply in Abuja. Me and you, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Ebonyi, Edo, Ekiti, Enugu, Imo, Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, and Rivers. All of you will now apply all the states here. If your state of origin, so be careful before you people will go to Germany and will go to Abuja and make your application. If your state of origin is different, so check where you need to make that application. So you don't go to Abuja and they turn you back. You say you wasted your money. Now apply online. We'll get to this. We'll make the application together. So, but now let us check out the scoring points. I know you have done this welder work, carpenter, medicine, cooking, nanny job, healthcare assistant. You have all done that job, but you have to pay attention on the eligibility. Of course, you need to pay attention on the eligibility because there are other things that the country, like, when you are planning to go to another person's another country or another man's country, you have to check their laws guiding that profession. For instance, I'll give you an example. For people that have done care work, you will see that the laws guiding it in Nigeria is is different from places like UK and Germany or entire Europe. So there's difference. So we have to check the qualifications, the scoring system, and all that will enable you to fill your application properly so that you don't find so that you don't make any mistake that will cause rejection. Okay? If the basic requirement listed above are fulfilled, and there is no direct qualification as a skilled worker. Now, let's read it. Let's read it. Okay, look at it. The following basic requirements must be fulfilled. I hope you are reading it. Okay, sufficient financial means to cover your living expenses for the duration of your stay in Germany. This is a big problem for many. I will explain this at the end. To apply as a skilled worker or vocational qualification obtained, recognized in Germany. The only thing Germany recognized is that NIBTC certificate. That's the only certificate they recognize in Nigeria. So what you need to do is to go to Yaba if you are in Lagos, or go to your state's college, government technical college, and ask them when they are doing their own NIBTC something. So they will tell you, you start off from with them. So that's the recognized in Nigeria for vocational studies like MES. That. Then this number 3, to apply basis, completion of a degree or at least 2 years of vocational training that is recognized by the state in which it was obtained. That's why I said it's only that certificate that they give in college, technical college or polytechnic is the only certificate that NUC approved, and that is what Germany embassy have as the approved vocational training certificate. That is why you must get it. Now, they said it takes 6 months to get. If you can check whether your states are starting in July, go rush now and join them so they can finish before December. So you need to get that going. So to apply on a point-based German language skill, at least at level A1, or English language skills, at least at level 2. Like that girl that is saying German language. Are you people reading what I'm reading? Did you read it? You read it. Or English. I know most of you. most people, they don't read, they just want to make arguments. But did you read it or English? Although Germany, their official language is not English, but as someone that's, someone that have lived in Germany for long, I will tell you, 80% of Germany, in fact, all the millennials speak English. So you will not get lost. So that is it. Now, let us go to that point scoring this thing. And I will talk about the money, giving allowances. I will talk about it. Okay, now, the basic requirements listed above. Let's read this. Partial recognition of a foreign educational qualification. Okay, this is important. If you have already undergone the procedure for recognizing your foreign qualification and partial equivalence has been established as a result. 4 points. Now, you see why I normally tell people, do the right thing. Somebody said you can use the certificate, the care training certificate that you do for people that wants to do care, go as a caregiver. Somebody said that you can come to Germany with that certificate. You don't need to. No. The only certificate Germany know is that one, that the polytechnic government has given polytechnics and government technical college to give to people with vocational training skill. That's the only certificate that Germany know and is equivalent to their own certificate, vocational certificate in their own country. And with that certificate alone, you have already gotten 4 points. Look at it here, read it. The same applies in the case of the regulated profession if compensatory measures are still required for the license or practice. 4 points. 4 points. That you only need 6 points to qualify. That's why I say, once you get that certificate, you've already qualified. And again, if you are younger, 40, you will crash another 4 points. That's why Germany, Austria, the younger the better. Just the younger the better for Germany, Austria, because their age has points. So now you've gotten 4 points by getting that certificate. Qualification in a short occupation. If your qualification is a so-called shortage occupation, okay, what are the shortage occupation? Okay, the list is here. Let's check it. The list is here. We're gonna check it now, so you people will see it. All these things I've been measuring, all these things are there. Okay, look at it here. Now, okay, I want us to go to the short occupation, Germany occupation. So you guys, okay, this is the list of shortage occupation according to section 18G. That is it. Let's go through it. Manufacturing, mining, construction, manufacturing manager, mining managers, and all that. Okay, these are the thing. I will get to where aged care service managers. So these are the skilled one. Okay, medical doctors and scientists, teaching professionals, and university and higher education teachers. Okay, now if you are under 40 and you have any skill like database designer, system administrator, computer network professional, database and network, all the software application programmers, web and multimedia developers, software developers, system analysts, education method specialists, special needs teachers, other language teachers, other music teachers, other arts teachers, information technology trainers, teaching professional, not elsewhere classified. Okay? Not only vocational trained skill. If you are a qualified professional and you are still under 40, you have to apply as well. Is not only for vocational people, plumbers, and all that. You need, let's see the point that this one has. Let's see the point it has. Okay, I think I'm not even sharing God. Okay, guys, are you seeing this thing? Okay, you are seeing it now. Sorry. I thought I was showing you guys. Okay, for the skilled that are on for the skilled professionals that are under this program, look at the Germany shortage list of shortage occupation according to section 18J. So you can go through it. Child care service managers, health care service managers, aged care service managers, social welfare managers, education managers, financial and insurance service branch managers, professional service managers not elsewhere classified, physicists, meteorologists, chemists, geologists, mathematicians, actuaries, and statisticians, biologists, botanists, zoologists, and related professionals, farming, forestry. Whenever I tell you people about farming, and the people that studied agric engineering and all that, they will tell me they are not seeing it in shortage. Even in Canada, as of today, if you are an agric engineer, you can easily go to Canada, because Canada, you don't need to show this POF they call block money. Canada, on the company, needs to give you a letter that they have employed you. It's easy for the professionals in agriculture because they need them. Okay, so for the professional, vocational, trained, skilled person under this visa, if you are skilled and even software engineers and all that, you can still join vocational skilled men and women and get this. So it's not all that this thing. So let's go back to the eligibility and partial. Okay, let's go back to the eligibility, because we need to finish the eligibility so that you guys will know what we are preparing for yourselves. Okay, so we have discussed and finalized this qualification and shortage occupation. So let's go back to professional experience, because this is place you'll be looking out when you are drafting your CV. If you don't have any CV sample for Germany's skilled or unskilled vocational CV, you can just message me WTP. I can give you some samples so you can look at it and write your own CV. Prove that you have at least 2 years of professional experience appropriate to your qualification that you have acquired within the last 5 years. You will receive 2 points. Okay, what this means is that, okay, let me say you are a healthcare assistant. If in your reference, your manager can prove that you have worked there more than 2 years, you have obtained the qualification, and you have worked there, you get a point as well, 2 to 3 points here, depending on how the person check it. The language skill, English language, if you have credit in your WAEC, you still get 1 to 4 points. Age, okay, look at it now. That's where I said under 40. Okay, people who are not older than 35 years of age receive 2 points. 1 point is awarded for ages between 35 and 40. That is why I was telling you people under 40. In relation to Germany, if you have resided legally and continuously in Germany for at least 6 months in the last 5 years, you will receive 1 point. Yes, that's why I'm telling people that wants to go with tourist visa, they should go to Germany and with their certificate of that vocational training and apply for this. Okay, joint application for partner. Okay, we'll not talk about this. Okay, now let's go to that. This sufficient financial means to cover your living expenses. Okay, guys, let's log off. Let me explain that one. Okay, now, because this or thereabouts, when they give you that system, or what normally happens to many people is this: don't know how to figure out they don't know how to figure out how to uh, get the 6 months living expenses. Now, what is simple? What you need to do is to ask yourself or research in a month, a single adult, how much can let's do it together. So you see how to get that. Just a minute. Let's do it together. Okay. Living expenses for adults in Germany. Okay, I'm here. Now, let's trash it. Okay. Okay, let's do the cost of living together. That's where the problem, because you will still need just a minute, guys. Hello? Can you give me 15 minutes? Just give me 15 minutes. Sorry about that. Okay, let's check the expenses, guys, because the living expenses, you need to show it at least 3 months, and you need a letter from someone that will say that they are going to be supporting you till you get a job. So yesterday, go and watch the yesterday video. I explained that. So you know how to go about that one. It's easy. It's just a rich man to give you their statements and a letter agreeing that they will be fixing your bills. So let's do the cost of living in Germany so you get an idea. So now let's go to this compared to some major. This is as a bare minimum, a single person. Example, a student. You are not. I'm just using this to get you to know like how much you need. First of all, if you are going to Germany, I want you to do something. If you are going to Germany, I want you to tell them that you are staying in the capital. There are two things. Any place in the Western world is expensive. Just like somebody saying that they want to rent a house in New York, London, Paris, or even Berlin. You understand? That's cities that is expensive. It is expensive. Not everybody can afford it. Not everybody. So, what you need to do is to ask yourself which is the cheapest town in Germany. And even during your in-person interview, to take your fingerprint and do interview to get to meet you from the an official from the consulate, the person, when you start talking in that interview, they will know whether you have done your underground work. Your underground work, like if you're coming to England or you got a visa and you're coming to England, I will tell you to tell the person that you're going to Birmingham. Birmingham is one of the cheapest city in the UK. So now, if you London, the person expects that you will come with more money. For example, if somebody is going to go and get a room inside in Abuja Center and somebody getting a room in Enugu or Benue, you can see the difference, a massive difference in rent. So choose a city that is not expensive. That's Cologne. Cologne is expensive, but not, you can't compare it to the capital of Germany. So don't go to where it's expensive. Any place that is expensive, don't go there. Okay, now this 900 is for student capital bed. Some outskirts of so many places in Germany, you can get a standard room of 500, 450, 500, 600. So we're gonna use six. So if 600 is your rent, if you are a, that's why you know why I normally tell you should go first, because you people are not buoyant enough. It's a budget channel. If you are having 5 to 7 million, they're about like 4,000 euros or 4,000 euros. So you cannot really do anything with that with family. So one person go, and when the person stabilize, the person can start getting partner and the children into the country because they have settled down. So now you however, Germany, there is a 16 federal states and around 11 municipalities. This may vary a lot. That's, I said it here. So take you have to take the cheapest city. I will research the cheapest city. I will ask people, because when I left Germany, it's been a long time. I will ask people which city is the cheapest city, and I will share it with in WTP. If you have not joined WTP, the link is pinned here. You click it in the comment section here. You join. I will share that this evening. People that are writing a cover letter for them, tourist visa for this, will start writing that one. Okay, as you read further, you will cover the cheapest and most expensive region, cost accommodation, and all that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Look at the let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, expenses, rents. Okay, all these places are expensive. Munich, Berlin, Cologne, Hamburg. I'm not going to lie to you. That's not the places I want you to go. They are all expensive. It's off your mark. Okay, look at the rent for one bedroom, self-con and all that. You're not going to get it. You're gonna live in a shared house because you are struggling. Yes. Rent one bedroom, 800. You can see as the rent is. I know cheap as when I was there, but Cologne is no longer cheap. Things are changing. Okay, this is 791. I said people should use 600 as rent. Meal for two people. No, I don't want to mail for two. Grocery bill. So look, gym to gym. Tax starts regular tariff and all that. You're not going to pay tax because you're still looking for a job. So where is utility, grocery, and rent? Yes, that's why utility, grocery, and rent, and transport. I think it covers in utility. I don't know. So now here estimates we can get like a 900 to 1,000. But I told you guys to use, even there are places you can rent a room for 500, 400, 500. What I will do before I go to bed after doing my group consultation, I will ask someone in Germany to give me a rough down so that you can use that cheapest city to be your settling point. When you go to interview, you tell them that you're going to that city. You show them the rent there. You show them the utility and the estimate you have made. You show them the account, your bank account. That's what counts. Okay? So now you can see Yeah, I will not advise anybody to go there. They are all expensive. Just like when you are talking of Abuja, Lagos, and Port Harcourt, that's what is here. Okay, okay. Now, let me go back. Let me log off here. Let me go back. I want to show you guys something. Okay, okay. Average rent in Germany. The average. You see, renting on apartment in Germany can start from 486. And I was telling you people 500, 400. You can even get the ones that are even 350. But we need to get the name of the city first. When we get the name of the city, then we can. I think that's okay. Now you can see. I don't know how to pronounce this. I know Leipzig. I know Leipzig is no longer cheap. These are almost places that are cheap when I was in Germany, but they are no longer cheap. So let's be talking about this one, Saarbrücken or something. This you can Dortmund. Dortmund is no longer. Dortmund was cheap before. You can see 690. So you find what you need to do. You find the cheapest here and tell them that you're going there. That's where you will be settling. You know why? So when you do the calculation of 6 months funds with this, it's cheaper. That's the secret. Okay. So when you do calculation of 6 months of your 6 months rental, it's cheaper with this than these ones that are here 1,000. Cologne. Cologne is expensive. Cologne wasn't expensive when I was in Germany. So now, let me find. Okay, Saarbrücken. You can go to Saarbrücken. You can tell them that you're going to Saarbrücken, but you have to find out what is happening and what is there. I know that Germany is quite cheaper than UK. You know, Germany is cheaper than UK. Okay. Now I need to log off here. So you need to sit down. I will give you this link. Let me even send it. So you sit down and um, you sit down and get the do the calculation with this. If you don't know how to do it, you can just come to WTP and ask. If I have chance, I can do the calculation for you so that you can put it in your cover letter straight away and use it for your visa application. So okay. Okay, guys. Okay, we need to end clean. Okay, now I have once you go and get the certificates, I have given you all the information you need with your vocational study. Let's say that you are a welder and you want to come to Germany. So you get the certificate. That's the first thing. That Nigeria recognized certificate that Germany recognized, you get that one. And once you get it, then your living expenses. That's the second part. Get it in order. If you don't have it, or if you're struggling to make it in your own account, you get someone that will write a letter that they have taken over your responsibilities, like I explained yesterday, and go and watch that yesterday video so that you can get more information on how to plan your block money. What you people call block money for Germany is so easy. Your neighbor in your house can do it for you, and your father's friends or your mother's friends can equally help you. It's so easy to get that one. Then after that, the third one is to pick where you need to be applying. If you are from southern Nigeria, you need to be making the application in Lagos. If you are from northern Nigeria, your state of origin is from northern Nigeria, you need to be making the application in Abuja. Okay, when you do that, you can do it online. And after doing it online, where you need to choose for in-person interview and in-person fingerprint is Lagos for southern Nigeria and Abuja for northern Nigeria. So once you do that, is now waiting time. You're gonna wait for them to tell you that you are successful or not. Once you are successful, you pack your bag and start going. And before you go, or before you start buying flight ticket, you sort out, you go online. If you don't want to talk to anybody, most Nigeria, you people are funny. You don't want to, like, my client will tell me, I don't want to tell anybody that I'm traveling, and it's good. I normally encourage them to do that, because you don't know who is who. So once you do that, you get your visa. Then is to come online and look for estate agents or hotels close to the city that you want to settle down in, and here you take off. Yeah, you will not lose. You're a black person. You even see your brother speaking your same language. I'm not telling you to go and befriend anybody, because they will put you in problem. I'm just telling you that you will not get lost as an adult. Yes, just like coming to London, you will see Yoruba people, you will see Igbo people, you will see people. Yes, but don't go and befriend people, because you don't know their story, and you will never know. You might never know. Yes. Okay. Now, that is it for me, and I have tried to go detail, make this video in detail. Now, the first thing that you need to do, start doing for tomorrow, is that in the state where you are, go to the polytechnic or government technical college in that city. Ask them when they're starting registration for that vocational skill. Now, this is the easiest visa. If you cannot get this visa in Germany, then I don't know what else you can get, because this visa is not asking you to get a job before you can come. They say come and get a job. So the only hurdle that I see that many, like welders, like tilers, masons, painters, the only thing that they struggle with is that Nigerian certificate. And now, and God, as God may have it, someone in our group has gone to Yaba Tech and got information for all of us, and is sharing it in WTP. If you click the link in the comment section, you will come and meet him, Olatunji. I think he has started his own. I think he said our batch. He started his own. You ask him in more. If you are in Lagos people, come to WTP and chat that Olatunji. He will put you through. You need to start running it and get that certificate. That's the only thing that you need. And your WAEC, your English credit in your WAEC. And if you think that you don't have that English credit, then you can, if that certificate, they put English, the course is learned in English, the principal from that technical college will give you a reference that is an English taught course. That one moves as well. So there's nothing that will stop you if you know what you are doing. Tomorrow, I will talk of digital nomad visa, because it's one of the easiest visa, again, that you can get from Germany. What that one needs is under this visa bed, it has some twisting, because in Austria, you don't really need much if you have technical skill and you are earning. The problem is that most of you, when you start earning with your skill, you don't go and register it as a business. I'll explain how it's affecting you. Because if you establish this as a business and you register it and you are doing it and you have a business account with IR, whatever, inland revenue something, IRS, something like that, inland revenues collection something, or and the team, you have your team, because it's when you register in that inland revenue collection that you will get the team. So that thing is important. It needs to your account. If you set it up well and you earn with it, the sky is your limit. Nobody will deny you visa, because you have proven that you run it as a business. But you will see somebody making a good money in Upwork, Fiverr, and when they come for consultation, you ask them where they are being paid. They said it's their account, personal account. Okay, you can use your personal account if you are a business owner to apply for digital nomad visa. So tomorrow I'm going to start telling you people how to go and set your account if you are a digital nomad visa. Even if you are a graphic designer, you are a care worker, you are a trader, selling. Okay, if your business is in the internet, in Facebook, it's still digital nomad visa, because it means that internet is what is making you run it. So you can travel to anywhere in Europe and run it from there. That's what it means. But when let us tomorrow, I will tell you how to start doing things right. Me, I made that mistake. There was a time, all my time in as a distributor in MTN, then I was using personal accounts. Yes, I was using personal accounts. Okay, so you're not the first person that made that mistake. I made it as well when I was still young, very, very young. I think 22 to 21, 23. I was so young then, so I don't know all the things I know now. So it's good if you're earning. You see the digital nomad visa, you can come to anywhere in Europe with that visa. Mhm. If you register your tech or you're earning online, you are selling something on Facebook, you register it, you have team. Please tomorrow be in our tomorrow video because it's important for you. You need to start doing things right because that's the way that you have opportunity to travel without bothering anybody because you're making money with that skill. Okay, guys, I'll be ending this video here. And if you are still watching me or you're coming now, please can you give me a thumbs up so that YouTube will know that we are here. And may God bless all of you. And I hope that your dreams will become a reality. Like January, I want many people to have left. Yes, I want many of you to have gone. Yes, January. And if you are not starting this training, vocational skill, to get vocational skill certificates, if you've not started it, you are delaying your travel plans. Please, even if it's your husband or your brother that have this skill, let him put him through so that he can travel and make more money for the family. Yes, or you know someone that is a carpenter, put them through. It's quite easy. Yeah, Olotunji is doing this, so you can do it. Go to Yaba if you are in Lagos and start it off and do registration and start it off, or you go to Oko Polytechnic Anambra or GTC Enugu. There are a whole lot of places that you can do this in the Eastern Nigeria and in other parts of Nigeria. So, guys, I wish you luck and may God bless you and may God keep you. May God keep giving you the resilience, yes, because you need it when you are planning to travel abroad. I have not forgotten my own time. Yes, you need it. You need those, resilience. Yeah, you need to face rejection and you need to face anything, but keep your head high. You will win in the end. I won, many other people won, many other people are still coming, many other people will still come. So you will be one of them. Thank you so much and God bless you. Guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and let's remember what I said. I will make time and find the cheapest cities in Germany so that when you are making your cover letter, you'll be telling them you're going to that cheap city so that your POF will not be up, it will be down. Thank you. See you. Don't forget to leave thumbs up for us. Bye. Thank you.